There seems to be a trend on my channel that, honestly, I don't think I can really complain about. And if you've already read the title of this video, you already know what trend that is, and that's the fact that, yes, I am going back to MEGACON for a third time in a row. Yes, I think that MEGACON has always been that sort of event where you're like, holy cow, I'm gonna meet a bunch of awesome people, see how they've, evolved in some sort of way. So I feel like, to their credit, they have always been that one event that you want to go to and meet people that you've probably seen on the internet, because most of them are going to be there. So, and to know that MEGACON is one of the biggest conventions in the US is pretty wild. So I thought, you know what, why not? Let's do this for a third time. So you might be asking yourselves, what will I be cosplaying this year? Well, as you guys already know, the first time I went in 2024, I dressed up as a rogue Mandalorian. That outfit was really cool to build. I mean, it took a whole lot out of me, with painting and 3D printing. I mean, honestly, the 3D printing part took several days of 3D printing and printing parts in order to make, the helmet into what I wanted it to be. And it ended up being really cool. I mean, I still have it on my shelf. I still look at it every once in a while. It's an awesome piece to have around for people to just be like impressed by. Then, obviously, afterwards, I dressed up, in the next year, in 2025, I actually dressed up as my Fallout, in my Fallout gear. And, I didn't get a whole lot of pictures from it, but I feel like it turned out really good. I mean, it's only the vault suit, but I did 3D print the Pip-Boy, and I had to paint it and actually get it up to speed to actually look really cool. I got a lot of comments on that, and that was really cool. So then I said, you know what am I going to do for this year? And funny enough, last year, around February, March, around the time that, this MEGACON right now is happening, I was actually watching the show Severance. If you're not aware of what Severance is, it's, this really cool sci-fi type show on Apple TV. Go watch it. I actually have a second channel that you should go check out, and it's called Movie Savant. So go and check out Movie Savant, where I actually talk about that video in specific, actually about the first 2 seasons of Severance. Now we're waiting for a third, but I did get to actually sit down and talk about that show. So go and watch those videos and then come back and I'll give you a little bit more details. But my outfit for this year is based on Severance. So if you haven't watched Severance, it's a good time to watch it because they're planning on a third season, and I think it was already announced. But I'm wearing a Severance outfit, which I thought, you know what? It's an easy outfit. It's just a suit and, some, little details here and there. I actually had to do some 3D printing. I actually made, the card that you would normally see on the show of them tapping it in. I made an ID card for the character, for me, actually. I mean, I'm not playing an extra character. I'm just playing me, but in a severed form. But I was actually able to make that. So, I mean, I think all in all, the outfit looks great. It's simple. But obviously, like every year, I like to step it up a bit. So this year, I thought, why not just 3D print a prop from the show? And one of those props is the little speaker that they have at the very, edge of the table. The one that whenever there's like a conference, they have to go into, the little room where Milchek is, or, anybody who's actually leading a conversation is inside those rooms. That little speaker that stays on the desk, I 3D printed that. And I was able to put some components on the inside, and I'm pretty excited to see how people react to it. But then again, that is still 2 days away, because right now it is Thursday, and we are going to do our very first day of MEGACON. So let's go. Alright, we have officially arrived. We are here at MEGACON. I still have to go grab my badge. But, yeah, we've arrived. As you guys remember, last year, it was here at the North-South Concourse that we were having the event, and honestly, in my opinion, that was the best possible option that they could have done. But now, we either have to take a shuttle over to West Concourse, or we have to walk. I'm gonna see if I can make the walk over there. I see that there's a huge line for the buses, so let's see how that goes.
What you think? It flows like water stops to drink. I watch him move through morning shows while fog still hugs the forest floor. No rush, no race, no tight deadlines, just steady pace through tall white pine. Love in town and move so slow.
So I have to say, that's something I did not expect. They're actually doing construction work here at the convention center. I have no idea what the heck they're building, but apparently it's something big because the construction is like all the way down there. So we'll see. We'll see what they actually have in store for us.
He's been here alone for millions of years, just standing still while humans race and time we kill. The seasons mark his calendar, no meeting set, no scheduler. Just watching clouds paint shadows dance as hours drift in sweet romance. Mountain time, it moves so slow. Mountain time, like the rivers down below. Mountain time, teaching me to breathe and grow. Mountain time, now I know. Time ain't linear up here. Minutes stretch like centuries. Wisdom ancient as these peaks, teaching those who dare to see. Watch him track the sun, cross valley floors while I'm counting minutes behind city doors. He's reading weather in the way wind blows. I'm reading emails as my tension grows. But up here time becomes the beast, moving like molasses, flowing east to east. No deadlines pressing, no constant grind, just pure existence, peace of mind. Living by the rhythm nature provides, where minutes melt and moments slide. Smiles and says you understand.
All right, first day of MEGACON officially completed. Great day. Got to do a lot of things. Typical things like, you know, obviously pick up the badge, which is ideal for these events. I already picked up my badge. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick up the other two badges because, in fact, my parents are coming tomorrow, which is Friday. So it's going to be really cool to actually see them get to come to MEGACON once again, because they did the first time I came in 2024. So now in 2026, they are coming along as well. So I'm very excited about that. Apart from that, I'm also excited that I got to see Robert Patrick. Yeah, dude, I got to see Robert Patrick, aka the T-1000, which was super cool. He's super funny, super fun to watch and see his reactions to things. People like walking out and he was just saying, "All right, goodbye, I'm sorry." And that was so funny. I mean, he was super funny to watch and super fun to actually be in the room with him. But yeah, now I'm heading home and I am ready for day 2 tomorrow. I walked a lot today, so I feel like I need to rest a bit and get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a pretty hectic day, because we also have William Shatner to watch tomorrow and his panel. So I'm ready to see that happen, and I'm very excited. So on to day 2.
let it grow, let it breathe. Ain't about that fast life no more. Find my peace behind my front door. Seeds in soil, that's my daily score. Watch them sprout up from the garden floor. Living low-key got me feeling right. Fresh vibes growing in the morning light. No need to flex, no need to fight. Just me and my plans, we finding tight. Just my garden going slow. That's how I like my flow. Watching life unfold. That's all I need to know. Got my hands in dirt, that's therapy. No phone calls interrupting me. Simple pleasure set my mind free. This ain't boring, it's clarity. Water dripping from the leaves, yeah. Nature's rhythm got me at ease.
Alrighty, we are here, back again. It is officially Saturday, the busiest day of MegaCon. I am gonna do my usual thing, as usual. Obviously, I'm already dressed up, as you can see. I'm dressed up as the severed employee, as I've already shown you. I'm very excited to see if there's any other people who are gonna know the reference, or who I might run into who might be dressed up as a severed employee, but let's see if that is the case. But obviously I have my little speaker here that I'm going to turn on when we get inside. But right now I'm heading in, probably walk the show floor for about an hour, and then we have a few panels that I want to do. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Takes me where I need to be. Every flower blooms, teaching patience back to me. My garden going slow. That's how I like my flow. One more time. Watching life unfold. That's all I need to know. La, la, la. That's how we grow.
made it back to the car. I know today started off really hectic. I had to, hit the ground running, go, because I wanted to do all the panels that I wanted to catch. And luckily, I was able to do all the panels that I wanted to do. Now, obviously, I did not get to talk about how was my Friday, and Friday was actually quite great. Having my parents here was really fun. Us getting to go see William Shatner, us to going and actually watching the Baldwin brothers, that was really cool. Having them around, being here was just absolutely awesome, and I just can't be more thankful for having them come out and actually enjoy a day here at MEGACON, and it was really fun. And honestly, like, if you guys want to watch our full episode, go over to our family channel and watch that, because that should be uploaded by the time you see this, or it's still yet to be uploaded. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video, so just letting you know. But I think today was a very successful day. I got 3 panels under my belt. I got to see, obviously, right off the bat, John Boyega in the morning. It was great, honestly. Like, he was very punctual. I'm gonna just say that right now. The panel was supposed to start at 12:45, and it started at 12:45. It was perfect. It started exactly when it needed to, ended when it needed to. Probably the first punctual of all of them. And then obviously we had Diego Luna later on, which I also ran into Meg, which I didn't get a picture with her because she was with her family and everything, and she was in a rush. So, but I did run into Meg once again, like I did 2 years ago, and I told her, "Hey, it's deja vu. We're doing it again." And hopefully, and luckily this time we actually got in to the panel, because last time with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, it just didn't happen. It never happened, and we were just stuck in line, and it was an absolute mess. But luckily this time there was a lot of space, and luckily it was a little bit more organized this time around. And that's something that I want to get into a little bit later. But then obviously we finished out our night now with Wyatt Russell, who obviously was in Thunderbolts and obviously is now in Doomsday, which is going to be probably the biggest event of the year, and a big part as to why my lanyard is Doctor Doom, because of Doomsday. It's all Doctor Doom themed. I mean, he's literally on the lanyard, if you can see there. But big reason why I got that lanyard was because of Doomsday coming out this year. And yeah, I mean, it was awesome. All 3 panels were great. All of them in high spirits. I mean, John Boyega was hilarious. Diego Luna was also very much hilarious. And I mean, Wyatt Russell was just absolutely the best. Like, really fun to see all 3 of them here today. As for the event, I'm seeing incremental, like, better. They're making the event a little bit better every year. I'm seeing little incremental improvements, which I really enjoy. Not perfect yet. They haven't gotten it down perfect yet, but I see the incremental improvements here and there. But yeah, very well set up today. I got to see all the panels that I wanted to see, and I got there with ample time to sit and actually have, like, really great seats. But something I did notice this year, and this is an observation of mine, this Saturday, as packed as it was, did not feel like the busiest Saturday of a MEGACON. For some reason, today, it was very packed. There were parts of the day where we were kind of like moving in and out of people, but I felt like yesterday was even busier. It's strange. It's really strange. By like 6:20-ish, like when I left the Wyatt Russell panel, I went down to the show floor and it felt empty. It felt very, like, sparse. Like, there were very few people around. I don't know what it was. I don't know if a lot of the shops that people like were closing. I don't know. But it just felt kind of off, you know? And not a lot of people are buying VIPs to go see, you know, people up front. So I feel like there's that too. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but nonetheless, tomorrow is Sunday, the final day of MEGACON, and this MEGACON has passed by so fast. I don't know why, but it's been going by like really fast. So I'm gonna do my best to come here tomorrow, see what I want to see, and obviously there's one panel I want to catch tomorrow, and that's Brendan Fraser, but we'll see it when we get there. But yeah, on to day 4, the final day of MEGACON. Alright guys, good morning from a beautifully sunny and chilly day here at MEGACON. This is the last day of MEGACON, which is kind of bonkers because time flew this time around, and I mean I'm enjoying every second of it. Today we have the Brendan Fraser panel, which I'm very excited to go see, but obviously we're gonna hit the show floor and see what we can pick up on this last day of MEGACON, so let's go. We are finally back in the car, and we have officially ended our journey here at MEGACON 2026. Now, obviously, what a great day. We started off, obviously, I started off going and actually finding a few things that I actually wanted. There's a couple things that I was looking for in specifics, other things that I had no idea I was gonna find. But obviously, if you're curious about what I found and the haul, essentially, right? Like, my MEGACON 2026 haul, I would like to let you guys know that I will not be putting it in this video. The next video that I upload on this channel will be the MEGACON haul. So just keep your eyes open, because I will be talking about and posting, about what I bought at MEGACON and the specific vendors that I bought them from. So just keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled, because I will be talking about that in a future video. Now, having said that, today was a really great day. Obviously, the panel, we got to see the Mummy cast actually sitting down and actually talking to us. The four main members, with the exception of Rachel Weisz, who unfortunately was not here, but luckily it was, Brendan Fraser was there, which is obviously the main person that you want to come see, specifically in a Mummy cast panel, which was great. I got to see a couple people that I did not expect to see today. One of them obviously was Carmen, who, if you guys are not aware, is a very well-known cosplayer on the internet. She is absolutely fantastic. What a great little chat that we stopped and talked about, how was the event? Did she enjoy it? That sort of thing. It was really fun to actually see her, and stop and talk to her. Another person that I actually stopped and talked to was Jay from Snarky Jay, who is famous for having her channel and actually be very brutally honest about movies and TV shows. But I wished her all the luck and actually, congratulated her on all the success that she has built on YouTube, because it is not easy out there. But she does a great job on her channel, and I know not everybody agrees with what she says, but I think she's doing great. So why not congratulate somebody for doing something that they love doing? And the third person that I actually stopped and talked to was Jackie Jing, which was a complete and utter surprise. I just crossed paths with her. She obviously talks about everything, movies, TV shows. She's a gamer, she plays on Twitch. So it was really cool to just stop and talk to her, and she was super quick and fun to talk to. And yeah, those are the main three people who I saw today who I had a blast seeing and stopping and talking to. Obviously, I think that I got some really good pictures with some cosplayers who did a great job of portraying the characters that they love. So that's definitely something that I always love to show. All these cosplayers did a great job. I really do think that that this year's it is a Comic-Con per se, but this year at MEGACON, I think it was a great year. I think everybody did great. I don't know what else to say. I think that there were improvements from last year that this year actually happened. Obviously, this year I actually found some good food to go and eat, like home-cooked style food. What a plate. It's a pretty big plate of food, and I think it was like $22 that you can actually get a nice plate. So luckily for me, I actually found something that was useful and absolutely delicious, and will definitely fill you up. So that whole, con food sucks. Unfortunately, in this case, the convention actually had, some really good food. So the convention hall actually has good food. It's just that the convention food from the inside isn't all that great. But luckily, I found that. As for everything that I got to do this year, I am so glad that I got to see all these panels. Whether it was Robert Patrick on the first day, then obviously seeing William Shatner, and then the Baldwins, and then on Saturday obviously seeing John Boyega, and seeing Diego Luna, and obviously Wyatt Russell yesterday, and then obviously finishing off this con now with the cast of the Mummy, which was great. So I mean, I feel like having seen 7, which is more than last year's, I got to see 7 panels, which was great, and I had an absolute blast this year at MEGACON. And trust me when I say this, I am still thinking about whether or not I should come next year. But to be fair, I really would love to see them use the North-South concourse over the West concourse, because North-South just feels like it's got a better layout, it's easier to access, and honestly, if you park your car, you're not going to walk all that much to get to your car. So I'm hoping that they utilize this space over West Concourse next year. But as for everything else, I'm very thankful that I actually got to come. And honestly, I splurged a whole lot on myself and over the last 2 years. So I'm hoping that I get to actually get to do this next year. And I hope that it's going to be as fun as it was this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video, for just, stopping by and saying hi and seeing how things have been running on my channel. And yeah, put down below, like, did you actually get to come out to MEGACON? Did you see any of the panels? Who did you actually come to see at MEGACON, and were you successful in seeing that person? Put those comments down below, and I would love to hear your thoughts on your experience here at MEGACON 2026. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.